So, Namaskar. Good afternoon to each one of you. I'm Sangeeta Deshwal. I have a 9-year experience of teaching MYP curriculum, and I am a MYP examiner also. And I have 16 years experience of teaching IBTP course. So I'm little comfortable. We cannot say comfortable. We can say little comfortable with IB. So today's session, we think many of MYP teachers are struggling up on inquiry-based teaching. So we decided to take a session on that. So that's why we are here today. Um, so, hello, Gayatri. So
Hi,
I'm
ma'am. How
start
are you?
good. How are you? So I'm starting today's session. So what is inquiry-based learning is? Any idea? Anybody want to say anything on that? Please feel free. It's a learning.
Actually, it's a learning only.
Yeah, it's a
And
learning only. Yeah.
inquiry based is actually, it can be a person, it's not about a student. Every
Mhm.
person is learning on every spot, and learning is a lifetime means process. So,
Yes.
inquiry is the curiosity. A
Yes.
child or
Absolutely.
person is curious to know something and find the ways to reach to that where he gets the satisfactory answer. That finishes with the inquiry. That is
Very
my
good. You
perception.
said curiosity, and
Yeah.
curiosity make us more go take us in the deep thinking actually.
Deep thinking, right?
Yeah, and that's why
Explore.
explore, yeah, and thinking, and from there only we can start thinking. So
Right.
I'm sharing my screen with you all, and we will start thinking and learning about. Is my screen is visible to you all?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So inquiry-based learning in MYP and DP, language acquisition especially. So first of all, I will request all of you, please, uh, just a minute. Please read the disclaimer. This is not a certified IB job alike session. This job alike is only focused on sharing experiences and strategies. This session does not represent any organization's view. This is only my experience and sharing strategies on this session. So that's very, very clear. It is not IB organization's session. It's our experiences and our sharing, which we are sharing with the community. So that's clear. What is what is inquiry based learning? So before I start my experiences, my strategies, I want to show you this beautiful video on that. Please listen carefully. Is voice clear? Just give a thumbs up.
Teachers are
Yeah.
tasked with a difficult job, helping students acquire the skills they need now and in the world of tomorrow. We want our students to be able to adapt to changes in technology and industry, but sometimes our predictions of those changes can be off the mark, and so can some of our teaching methods. In the late 19th century, proponents of the factory model of education assumed that good students could be mass produced like Henry Ford's Model Ts. And in the 20th century, technologists predicted that first the television and then the computer would replace classroom teachers. These theories proved false because they assumed that new procedures or tools could somehow change the process of human learning, evidenced throughout history and in human development. Inquiry based learning, often just called inquiry, is that essential learning process rooted in the drive to discover that is hardwired into our brains, the need to question that is a hallmark of our species, and the ability to create solutions that transform the world around us. Inquiry's roots stretch throughout history. The Greek philosopher Socrates used a form of inquiry as he led his students to question their assumptions and approach the world with wonder. Enlightenment thinkers like Isaac Newton engaged in inquiry as they sought to understand the laws that govern the universe. And 20th century educational pioneers like Maria Montessori and John Dewey encouraged inquiry based practices in response to the factory model of schooling. Inquiry's roots also extend deep into the workings of our brains. Research suggests that our deepest learning happens when multiple areas of our brains are involved in a task, as they are when our curiosity and creativity are engaged, and when we are able to play, experiment, and learn at our own pace. Inquiry not only promotes deep learning in students, but it also taps into the creativity and passions of teachers, empowering them to design experiences, connect to their communities, and be mentors and guides to their students. We know that no method or resource can replace the passion and creativity of great teachers. So, let's give them what they need to inspire inquiry and transform learning in any classroom. Contact Inquiret today to find out how we can support teachers in your school.
How was it?
Beautiful. Well explained.
Well explained. As you said, curiosity and
Yeah.
creativity, and our brains start thinking.
कहते हैं ना, आवश्यकता आविष्कार की जननी है, तो जहाँ
बिल्कुल
आवश्यकता
सही, बिल्कुल सही
हाँ,
आपने बोला।
तो
वहीं से शुरू होता है। सिर्फ
शुरू हुआ।
एक तरीका है कि हमें वो सीखने की आवश्यकता है, दैट्स इट। और ऐसा नहीं है कि हम लोग अपने क्लासरूम्स में नहीं कर रहे हैं, पर आईबी ने एक इतना अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है, इट्स ए फ्रेमवर्क है जिसने हमें ये अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है टीचर्स को भी कि हम भी क्रिटिकल थिंकर्स बने when we are designing our units, designing our curriculum, right? So now again I'm sharing my screen. So what we already listened with the video. Now this is the inquiry-based learning, what it is. So this is, it's now you all understand very well. Inquiry-based learning is a learning process that engages students by making real-world connections through exploration and high-level questioning. It is an approach to learning that encourages students to engage in problem solving and experiential learning. So this is called inquiry-based learning. Through examples only, whatever examples I'm doing in my class, I'm sharing today with you all that. So it's clear now what is inquiry-based learning is. So I'm sharing some tips before I will give you that provocations. The tips and strategies for implementation inquiry-based learning. When we are starting our class, we should start with a question, allow them exploration, engages discussions, provide resources, and summarize what was learned. That is the tips or strategies when we are implementing our inquiry-based learning. So here I'm showing you few examples which I already did in my classrooms. So this is a picture provocation. So whenever we start our unit or our class, always give them something so that they can start thinking and explore. So this is the picture. So I'm showing you this picture and one video. After that, I will discuss few things with you. So this is the picture provocation. When I give my students this picture, so they start thinking. They start exploration, what it can be, and it's their perception. 100% their perceptions. But when I was giving this broad picture to them. And after that, I told them what was my expectations also to start my unit to give you this picture. So I'm giving you 2 minutes. Just think, and whatever you are understanding about this, please write down somewhere. And this is the best way to start the class or to start the units. Then can I go to next slide? So this is the picture provocation.
Yes,
now, okay, now I'm showing you one video. Hope voice is clear and picture is clear. Just give me a thumbs up. It's clear? Okay. Sorry. How was it? You can.
I always admire the very connection to any cultural escapade. It's always a joy.
It's always a joy. And
Yes.
when we are giving this type of video or clippings or anything to students, so they start thinking. And as you said, it's connected culture. And culture is the key concept in MYP, even in DP course. So when we are we are doing one activity. Through that activity, even we are teaching our students many things at a time. So we are teaching them the units, we are teaching them the ATL skills, and we are teaching them the concepts also in one lesson or one shot. So can I ask now? I have many examples how I'm starting. These was only two. So before I will go on the third one, I will show you another activity or a method, we can say method, how, just sorry. Extremely sorry. I was stuck. It was not stopping at all. So I'm sorry for that. So, so now, this is one method. See, think, wonder. आप लोगों में से किसी ने इससे पहले ये सुना है? See, think and wonder.
Yes, ma'am. अक्सर
Yes.
इमेज प्रॉम्प्ट्स को सामने रख के काफी कुछ बातचीत करने का एक जरिया मिल जाता है
एक जरिया
इस
मिल
मेथड
जाता
को
है।
यूज करता है। जी जी।
बिल्कुल
और उन्हें
बिल्कुल।
समझ
हाँ,
आता
मैंने
है।
भी
जी
हाँ जी, यस यस।
मैंने भी क्लासेस में इसको किया है और
हाँ जी,
पीवाईपी से लेके एमवाईपी सभी में बच्चे बहुत ही कहीं ना कहीं ये कॉन्सेप्ट को लेके आ जाता है। सी थिंक के बाद जब वंडर आता है
हाँ
तो बच्चे के वंडर के साथ ही हम शुरू करते हैं अपने लेसन्स को और कनेक्ट कर पाते हैं।
बिल्कुल सही। और यही तरीका है एक्चुअली हमारी इंक्वायरी बेस्ड लर्निंग का। वहीं से तो इंक्वायरी शुरू हो जाती है जब हम उनको कोई भी प्रॉम्प्ट देते हैं, कोई भी, और उस एक्टिविटी के माध्यम से। अच्छा, ये सी थिंक एंड वंडर जो मेथड है, ये हमारा जो एंट्री टिकट और एग्जिट टिकट है उसमें भी हम यूज करते हैं। जब हम क्लास में कोई एंट्री होती है, एग्जिट होता है, देन ऑल्सो वी कैन स्टार्ट विद class starting also and ending class also, and even the unit start and unit end. So that method really works very well when we think about that inquiry, how inquiry will happen. So I make a Padlet link. After you saw these two prompts, I have three more, but I will request you all. I'm sharing this link to you through the chat, and you please. Sorry. It's auto ja raha hai. It's okay. So I am sharing the link with you, and you can start with your name, see, think, and wonder activity for 5 minutes. I'm sharing. And I will take all the questions after finish my this thing. And you are free to rejoin with the same link if we will disconnect after 30 minutes, if you think.
So ma'am, we need to write that, but the picture, what we see, we think and
Yes,
wonder.
for example 1 and example 2.
Okay.
And please try to connect with the units also. and the MYP and DP or any IGCSE, any unit which you think this picture or this video comes under this unit?
I can't see any picture over here
Uh,
with
you
this.
want me to play again that PPT, right?
Oh, I missed it because somebody came in between. Everything will happen now when we are at home. So if you can put it on the screen.
No,
means, it-
I'm again showing.
Yeah.
It's visible now. This was the first picture, and the second was the video. So this is the third picture. You can think also about that. We have 5 minutes, but I will be happy to rejoin if you need. You can come with the same link. So this is the third picture. And this is fourth caption, or we can say question. So if we will give this question to start a lesson or unit to students, then the curiosity, the creativity will automatically start coming. So can we discuss that? I am not able to see the names here. If
Oh, we need to write the name.
and Vinita, you can read out yours. It will be fine. And otherwise, though, it's a good idea always to write your name.
So this one is mine. I see the uniqueness of culture. I
Hmm.
think this video shows the different type of culture, and
Hmm.
this video can be relate with artistic impression in DP
Mhm.
and culture and identity from MYP, I think.
Even the identity in TP also. We have
Yeah,
a
yeah, even in
language acquisition in DP. We have the identity unit there also. And
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so do you think it is really helpful for a student to start thinking their own if we are giving that type
Yeah,
of activity?
yeah, these activities are very good, and it helps even the teacher also to start. Uh, in Hindi, we can say "gagar mein sagar."
Huh.
So it's like that because in one clip of video, everything we can see. Even we can connect with the travel also, like
We
the
can
horse
travel
riding,
also.
sahasik
Bilkul.
yatra. Yeah, so
Yes, yes.
sahasik yatra. Even
Yatra
community
and
also we can see there.
yeah, and so many aspects. So sometimes
Mm,
I give in unit name to my student. For example, recently I taught Be Fit, Swasth Raho.
mm,
And I asked a
mm,
student on the board, I wrote
mm,
Be Fit, Swasth Raho. And
mm,
I asked them, now you start thinking what can be in this unit. And
mm.
I cannot tell you the creativity that students showed me, it was beyond my imagination.
Even ma'am, one
Mm.
example I have also seen in my DP
No,
class. I
excuse me, please, Vinita. We have one
Mm,
last minute. If you people
yeah.
want, so I will rejoin the session, or otherwise we will close the session here. Yeah. Kamalji is saying yes to rejoin. Okay. Because we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
we
rejoin. We just started.
yeah, we have many things to discuss with each one of you.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's a learning.
let's
I'm
join.
learning from you, and just so can I stop it here and rejoining that, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay,
Let's all
okay,
rejoin.
okay, okay. Thank you so much.